Okay, in this tutorial, we're going to have the inventory tell us what to order. So first, we want to go to the inventory menu. So from the master menu, we'll key in number 4. And then we want to run number 3, inventory reorder list. And I'm going to go through in detail the logic behind this. First, I'm hitting return from a 2-part number. I want them all. I'm saying yes, I want the computer to tell me what we should stock. And then I want a specific category because we're going to order from a particular vendor. In this case, we want carrier transit code, CT. And then I just want my store, not all stores. So I'm going to do space, which gives me the main branch. Okay, now here's where it gets tricky. Whatever this is your current month plus or minus 6. Whichever is, like if it's plus 6 and you exceed 12, you want to go back 6. It's the same answer, one way or the other. So if we're doing the current month, in my example, I'm just going to do number 6, and it's going to give me 6 months forward from that month. So I'm going to hit return. Let it come up with my answer. It just should take a second. There we go. Now I have a particular part number in mind. That's a pretty high volume part. But basically, when I said 6, it went that month backwards 6 months. And we do this primarily for seasonal information, like you wouldn't want to be ordering rock salt in the summertime if you were a snow removal company. So we're looking for those kinds of things. So your current month plus or minus 6, it's the same answer, whichever is less than 12. But in my example, I just did a 6 because I wanted to look at a particular part, and it's this part right here. Okay, so this coil, the 6-month window, if you add all of those numbers up, the total sold is 66. So I'm going to do the math to tell you how this says we should stock 16. So what I'm going to do is print 66 divided by 180 business days, which is a 6-month window. Okay, and if I were to round up, actually I'm not going to round up, I'm just going to say print 0.3666 times, I want to stock a 45-day supply. Okay, and so if I were to round that number, it's saying 16. I'm just short of 17, but it's saying stock 16. So that's how we arrive at this number. Now bear this in mind, you've got 6 buying cycles. A 45-day window is 6 weeks. So you have 6 buying cycles to replenish that. So if you were to do a stock order every Friday, you have the option to order some. So you don't need a lot. Even though you do 66 in a year, we only want to stock a 45-day supply. And we hard-coded the 14-day lead time because Carrier was trying to get spring stock orders, and they would let you take them in 3 shipments, and that just skewed our lead time. So the reality was we hard-coded the lead time at 14 days. So 30-day supply plus 14-day lead time was our 45 days. So that being said, if for any reason the current month falls within your date range, it's that date of the month. So if instead of me doing the 6 that I did. If I was doing the math, and my current month fell within the center of this group, it would be the current day of that month. So it'd be 180 days minus 30 plus the current day. Anyway, so that being said, it's saying we should stock 16. It says our quantity on hand is 3, and our quantity available is made up of quantity on order plus quantity on hand equals my quantity available to sell. So let's spot check that for a second. Okay, so here's my part number. I'm just going to copy that real quick. And then I'm going to go here. I already have this part number queued up. And I'm going to do a W and a W4. Okay, and for store number 10, I'm sorry, for store number space, which is the main branch, we have 10 of these on order through the PO system already. So if you look at this report, we've got 3 on hand plus 10 on order. That gives me a quantity available to sell of 13. Okay, and the computer is telling us we should be stocking 16 at all times with a minimum quantity of 1 based on a 6-month window usage. So if we have a quantity available of 13 because we got 3 on hand plus 10 on order, it's telling us to order 3 more that'll bring us back up to the number of 16, and that will cost me $81 to do so. Okay, and if you're overstocked for any reason, we're telling you so. Like that one in particular is overstocked. The usage numbers don't add up. Anyway, so that's it. That's basically how it works. You know, when you have so many part numbers, there's no way you can comprehend what moves and what doesn't. So what we're doing is, instead of looking at a 12-month window, we're looking at a 6-month window, and we're looking 6 months into the future based on last year's sales. Okay, I hope that clears up everything. Thanks for your time, and thanks for listening.